Welcome to Housing Highlights, a program where we share some insight on the mandate of the agency and keep you informed of the projects and initiatives that are geared at transforming lives. In this episode, we will examine the impact of squatting on national development, the agency's approach to addressing the issue, and how squatters' relocation and regularization forms an integral part of our housing drive. Squatting remains a major problem in the housing sector. In 2022, the Ministry of Housing and Water through the Central Housing and Planning Authority addressed squatting in communities across regions 2, 3, 4, and 10. While some communities were regularized after intense revision and resurveying of the area, others benefited from government's relocation and resettlement program. More than 40 Cameron Dam Region 3 squatters were allocated land at Lost and Rust for relocation to pave the way for a new road and infrastructure works.
There is and there will be no need futuristically for anyone to occupy a land or a space for which they do not own. And under President Ali's government, we will work to ensure that we help to make the lives of all of our citizens better.
Similarly, in Mocha, the government has rolled out a comprehensive relocation program to pave the way for the Eccles to Great Diamond 4-lane highway, which will bring relief to thousands of commuters traversing to rebuild and farming land where necessary, to ensure that the livelihoods of persons are not affected. These offers have so far been taken up by the majority.
The relocation process is very good for me because I achieve a home what I didn't have before. And it's a challenge starting over again, but I know I'm gonna make it, and I think other people are gonna make it too. It's a struggle. But I want to thank Housing for the way they treated us, and we didn't get bullied. So far we didn't get bullied. I want to thank Housing and the minister and the president and whosoever in office for this.
I prefer it because the part we went for sort, like we wouldn't get no title or nothing for there. And no here we get a title, far more rather though. To me, from the part we come from Moko, I think my son will go better here, so we far, and everything, because it's like way back we went behind this man, on the dam we went living. I get for car couldn't go home, nothing, so far better everything for me.
Relocation was also undertaken at Zealot Region 3, Annandale Region 4, and Linden Region 10. As for the regularization process, over the past 2 years, 4,457 families were regularized and issued land ownership documents, making them legitimate landowners. Additionally, over the same period, 1,142 squatters were relocated with another 210 inventorized. 84 families of Beirut Region 4 received their land titles.
It is good for me and my family, because if anything happens to me, my children, they're gonna get it and everything gonna go well with them.
So right now you're living in your own home?
Yes, my own home. I got my own land and we build our own home, so we live in good with me and my children.
We have been waiting for my husband died. We joined in the transport, and we have been waiting for over 15 years. And we want to, thank the Minister of Housing and the team that, worked to put the titles together, and we want to, say thanks to them, and that they continue to do the good work, and may God continue to bless their ministry and the minister. And we thank God for, we heard them talking about the roads. We will, be grateful for them to do the roads as they have promised, so that we can get a better village in the village of Beirut.
About 13 years now, so I'm happy that I received my title today. So this is nice. This means a lot that we will sit as family and see the way forward with this. This is a good opportunity.
Pigeon Island Region 4 residents and Charity Region 2 residents also benefited from titles in 2022. Starting off the year 2023, the ministry continued with the distribution of 76 titles to residents at Greenwich Park Railway Embankment, Stewartville I-Flood Sideline Dam, and Tushin Railway Embankment Region 3.
I lived there like 33 years
in Greenwich Park without the title. Oh my, they're so happy. Each and every one of my family, my children, they're so glad that we get the title now.
I'm so thankful to the president that we get through this title for the place. I'm 50 years old, I born and grow there, waiting all the time. My parents passed away and I end up and get it, and I'm so thankful.
During a meeting on January 11, Chief Executive Officer of the Central Housing and Plan Authority outlined a number of measures to be undertaken for the relocation of families who have been occupying the River Defense Dam in several communities on the east bank of the Demerara.
We also have an identified area that is ready in Great Diamond for those persons who would want to build the houses. We will assist you in building those houses. Right, we have already identified an area, so that process can start immediately. We don't want this process to delay long. As you Minister would have explained, you have to move from where you are currently. It is not only harmful to the environment, but more important, harmful to you. So we don't want you to be living under those conditions for much longer. So what we want to do is a smooth process.
On January 13, several families who were allocated lands in the Commons Lodge housing scheme were given the opportunity to identify their lands by surveyors attached to the Central Housing and Plan Authority.
So my name is Andrea Ragavir Bernard, and here I would have just identified Lot 18, Commons Lodge, and this exercise has been very pleasant. I can say I'm so excited to officially own my own land, that is, and my next steps is basically to start building as soon as possible because this was highly appreciated and highly awaited.
My name is Winton Daniels, and this exercise, on this auspicious occasion, I just want to first off thank God and the Ministry of Housing for helping me with this process to help it to be a smooth process in acquiring my land, and I can finally say I'm at ease. This is mine. This is something I'll be able to pass on to my generation, and for all the young people out there, I would advise them to apply at housing, get a piece of land, because right now how things going, this is something you can keep. It's valuable, it don't depreciate. So I just want to show my appreciation to Ministry of Housing for assisting me with this process. It was a smooth flow, and yeah, I'm grateful. That's all I can say.
I'm happy about getting it after 8 years in wait. Yes, I would have got this since 2015. So my dream is now about to become a reality. It was a collaborative effort between me and my great uncle so that this could become a reality. It will be a dream come true.
Close to 60 students of the Bright Futures Daycare, Preschool and Nursery School and other residents of Section B and Section C, Sophia, Georgetown, are now enjoying improved access to the school, as 3 bridges to the tune of $3.8 million were commissioned on January 17 by the Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Honorable Susan Rodriguez.
Early in December, I visited the community, and it was highlighted to me the challenges faced by the school children here with having to cross some dilapidated bridges to get to the school. So we immediately sought to address the situation, and we executed a contract for $3.8 million for the construction of 3 bridges so that the children can get to the school very safely. So we're very happy to be able to deliver this contract within 3 weeks, and I know the school and the children will be very safe now.
I am very much satisfied with the bridge because whilst I also have to pass here to go to work, I teach at Sophia Primary. When coming to work, we have to jump holes on the bridge, and sometimes they put some ply over the holes, sometimes the ply slip, you fall down and all kind of thing. So I'm very much satisfied and happy to get a smooth walk over the bridge. I could loose my child hands and let him walk freely over the bridge. I don't have to lift him.
This bridge was in a terrible state. It was really bad and dangerous for the children. Not only the children of Bright Futures Daycare, Playgroup and Nursery School, but all the children, all the school children that used this same bridge. So we reached out to the minister, and within a week work was already being done to restore the bridge. It was completed a few weeks ago, and we are very grateful for this. We are very satisfied with what has been done so far, and we're thankful.
Also on the infrastructure front, the Minister of Housing and Water, Honorable Colin Crowell, inspected an ongoing project at Herstal and East Bank Demerara on January 20. In communities under the Little Diamond Herstal and Neighborhood Democratic Council, at least $2.4 billion in roads will be rehabilitated.
I've been a resident here since 2016, and the roads were in a very deplorable condition. And there was very hard time for residents in here, negotiating. A lot of people, their vehicle, they experience damages to the vehicle. And I'm so happy now that the minister is here and infrastructure is taking place, and there's vast improvement.
Every community can see betterment, and this is what we've committed as a government. We've said to our populace that please have patience. We will be able to respond to all of your needs as early as possible, and certainly you'll find this as continue the Irfan Ali-led government to be able to respond and put resources to make our communities better.
And with that, we've come to the end of this episode of Housing Highlights. But before we go, be reminded that you can stay in tune with all of our activities by following us on our Facebook pages at Ministry of Housing and Water or at Central Housing and Planning Authority, on our website mohw.gov.gy or chpa.gov.gy. Until next time, I'm your hostess, Akishi Budi.